Icarus, Wings of Fate is a dice drafting game for 2 to 4 players. Players are young Athenians building wings of feathers and wax to join Icarus in his first flight. Players will draft dice from a pool of dice and play them to their flight card to make 2 double-digit numbers. Some dice have special powers, and players may lose extra feathers chasing the favor of the gods or tempting fate. At the end of the round, the player with the highest number has flown too close to the sun and is eliminated. The feathers in the center are divided among the remaining aeronauts, with the player who flew the furthest collecting the lion's share. At the beginning of the round, a certain number of dice are placed in the pool and rolled. All players lose 2 feathers to the center when they take flight. Then, in player order, players draft 1 die and place it on one of their 4 slots on their flight card. Different dice have different features though. White dice are flight dice and have no special abilities. These dice are always free to take. Yellow dice are Eudora, the gift to the gods, and cost a feather to take and add to your flight card. At the end of the round, a player with the majority of Eudora dice may take a golden feather as the reward for the round. Black dice are fate dice, and there are always 3 available. These dice cost an extra feather to take, but when you place them on your flight card, all other players with dice on their cards that match the number of the just placed fate die must re-roll and replace their dice. All dice remaining in the pool are also re-rolled. At the end of the round, the player with the highest 2-digit number has flown too close to the sun and does not share in the reward. Then, if any player has a majority of Eudora dice, they may take a golden feather. The player with the greatest range between their 2 2-digit numbers has flown the furthest and takes half the feathers in the center as their reward. Players continue to divide the pot in half, with remaining feathers being removed from the game. The game ends immediately when one player has 3 golden feathers, or at the end of the round when one player is out of feathers. The player with the most feathers collected wins. Icarus, Wings of Fate is a simple yet dynamic game of challenging decisions, press your luck dice drafting, and risk and reward.